Okay, I'm wearing my Indiana Jones. It's an official Indiana Jones that you can't see it because the light's bad, but it actually does say it inside that it's an Indiana Jones merchandise hat. Um, still have my Michael Landon Little Joe hat. Um, I was going to talk about jobs again. I know I talked about it before, but I just wanted to reiterate that uh, I don't understand why people. I mean, people forget. People don't remember what you do. I mean, you move on and you have to keep proving yourself over and over again, and it's really, um, it gets tougher as you get older. You know, I had a warehouse. I ran a warehouse for 15 years, tore it down, rebuilt it. People who were there started leaving the place before I left, and they probably saw the writing on the wall, and I got let go when AT&T bought the place. They let go of everybody. They've let go of everyone pretty much. That, and I have like one last friend who's still there. Systematically over the last 6 years, they've just been disassembling that place. I lost my job 3 years ago. I've been working temp jobs, just really crap. Um, I got a job at a grocery store and then I quit because I thought I was going to go to Louisville, Kentucky, but I got abandoned over a stupid fight over a TV box because I wanted to watch New Girl. That's crazy. But I mean, it was my TV box. But anyway, so I'm living in this boarding house now. Um, and there's this, people come and go. I told you about the bed bug problem, but even before that, I've had a lot of different roommates. There's like 5 people who live. I mean, there are 5 rooms in this building. And so, I mean, I've had times where I've had as many as 4 roommates. And I want to talk about, um, I'm calling this Kafkaesque because I want to talk about how the police are called. One Tooth Danny downstairs will not tolerate noise. I even told him one point because use the earplugs to sleep because I used to live in the city, and I told him, I said, just put earplugs in. And he goes, it's the coward's way out. I think I told that. I think I've already said that before. But anyway, um, the police come in here. He calls the police here. The police have come in here several times. And I get pulled out, and because I live here, I get pulled out and I get questioned. And I can't go back into my room because they don't want anybody, they want everybody visible. And one time the police came here over a guy named Ryan. His girlfriend went missing, and one of his friends called and um, said we called the police and said that she hadn't heard from her in like an hour. I mean, this is a freaking fucking hour, okay? And the police came here because, and then this guy, one of the cops, was acting um, like he was going to solve the crime of the century. They walked into the house without a warrant. They searched his room without a warrant. Um, I'm not sure what police department it was. New Munster doesn't really have a police department, so I think it was this town of Wheatland, maybe Burlington, or the sheriffs or something in this area. Kenosha County Sheriffs. I don't remember who it was. All I know is that um, they they searched the house without a warrant. The cop was acting like an asshole. I mean, a fucking total asshole. It was like something out of a Franz Kafka novel. And And it turned out that this guy's girlfriend she just went for a walk. And, but they treated everybody like a criminal, even me. And I was just an innocent bystander. And I noticed that, when I drive into Burlington, it scares me. Because I go in there, if you go in on a Friday night, um, you will see 3 police cars having 3 different cars pulled over for stupid bullshit, probably for stupid bullshit reasons. I got followed one time on a Sunday morning because I was driving to church and I got lost and I made an improper lane change. They didn't pull me over, but they followed me. I got caught in one of their stupid little arrow things, and I was in the wrong lane and I made a quick lane change without using my signal light. And all I was doing was going to church because I wasn't familiar. Still wasn't familiar where the church was in relationship to where I was working. Um, so I mean, I just remember that in the 1970s we used to do, make TV shows and movies that made fun of communist Russia and communism and how they treated people stupidly. I had a friend recently got pulled over, not here since I've been in Wisconsin, but I had a friend who got pulled over once. He was a passenger in a car. He had been living in Oregon and he had moved to Ohio. And he didn't have a driver's license. All he had was an Oregon state ID, but he was just a passenger in the car. And they the police got pissed off at him because they didn't feel that his um, identification was adequate, and he wasn't doing anything wrong. He was just a fucking passenger in the car. So I don't know. I try to keep my passport on me at all times. I do have a proper driver's license. Although I live in Wisconsin, my driver's license is an Ohio driver's license. But you know what? I don't see why that should be a problem because it is a proper driver's license. But I have a passport that tells me I'm a U.S. citizen and I can go anywhere in the world that I want as long as it's not like one of those countries that will kill you if you're a U.S. citizen. But um, anyway, so I try to keep my passport on me at all times too. Just even though I'm in the fucking United States, I still try to. So anyway, that's my rant for today. My name is Benjamin Zechariah Garrett. Milwaukee's Best Ice. Younger. Oh, forgot. Younger than yesterday.